Phone, dude. You're always live.
Welcome, everybody. Here we are again. Staffing Sharks Exhibitor Week, Staffing World 2022. I'm here with my sidekick, and I got to say it, man. We went to the real university. Even though we got our butts kicked last week.
We are.
I had to wear this for you, buddy. What do you think, my man?
We are Penn State. It's good to be back with you, Shark.
Hey, anytime, brother. And from staffing,
I hit the gym and down the protein shake right before the show.
Oh, you did. Okay, so at the end, we're gonna have to work out in Vegas if you have some time between the drinks and stuff like that. Let's hit a pump in the morning, man.
Absolutely. We'll do it up. It's one of the things we got to do, especially with me having back-to-back conferences the last week of this month and then the first week of November. You gotta find time to make that happen.
Dude, all I can say is a lot of protein bars and protein shakes in your suitcase, man. That's the best method.
Definitely.
Well, hey, Matt, thanks for coming on the show, man. This is a fun week, man. Just getting everybody exposed to get pumped up for Vegas. Yep. If anybody doesn't know who Matt is, he's all over social media, especially LinkedIn, man. Staffing Engine. I mean, they got the turbo and it's going full steam ahead. So,
yeah,
hey, Matt, let's just deep dive into it, brother. Let's talk about Staffing Engine, man.
Yeah, man, we've been steadily growing over the past year. I actually just hit my 1 year anniversary. It was for the first 6 or 7 months of that, I was basically a one-man sales team. We've grown to I made a great SDR hire with Joe Laga. She's been incredible and helping get me in front of some great staffing agencies. We recently hired John Croft. He was formerly at Cloud Call. Now he's my sales director, brings a wealth of staffing industry experience as well as working with some great staffing agency customers in the ecosystem. So it's been fun growing out the sales team and going not just a one-man sales band, but also having a team that we're coaching up and growing as we go. We've gone from one customer to 25 customers in the last 12 months, and we've got a really great pipeline, including some really big enterprise staffing customers. So, man, when I was at Bullhorn, everyone knew who we were, and we were the big dog. Everyone knew the Bullhorn name, and being at a startup has been different. It's been challenging, but it's also been a hell of a lot of fun along the way.
I got to ask you, how's it working with Mr. J there, man?
Yeah, well, Jay Cutler is great. He's one of the big reasons that I joined the Staffing Engine team. I mean, he's my partner in crime. I don't know how he's not sick of me yet. Me and Jay are on multiple calls all day long, every week. And not only that, but the team that formerly was the founding team of Text Us. So Ted, our CEO, Andrew, our CMO, Mike, our CTO, and then we also have Casey, who runs our customer experience. And I think that our customer experience team that onboards our customers and supports them after go live is our biggest differentiator. I remember having to go through challenging customer implementations and have to get involved. They're so good that I rarely have to get involved. They take care of our customers. They're super responsive. They keep me focused on sales while they're 100% focused on customer delivery. And all of our customers love them. So they've been a godsend for me.
Dude, you're like the GM, man, picking people off other agencies and stuff. I love it, man. You're like, the NFL might be picking you up soon.
Well, we're a hodgepodge of people that have been on both the staffing side of the business and also the supplier side at a variety of successful vendors. And so I think we've all, whether it's been Text Us or Bullhorn or Cloud Call, we've seen all the things that work really well at those companies, and maybe some of the things that we'd want to, change or improve. And so we each kind of bring our own experience to the table, and it's worked out really well so far.
Dude, you guys are rocking out. So if you're a staffing firm in the industry, never heard of Staffing Engine, which I'm sure they have, why would they go with you? Just give us a couple of key points of How you
Yeah,
connect to keep consistent?
just a couple quick hitters. So we are all about helping agencies provide both their clients and their candidates live on-demand experiences, and we do that through very powerful conversational AI. So if you think about for so long, the workflow process for an applicant was a candidate would come and visit you on website or social media. They
Mhm.
might, fill out a form or apply for a job. Then they'd have to wait for someone to get back to them. And if you don't have a recruiter who gets back to them right away, there's so many options out there for staffing firms. They're going to leave and go somewhere else. We
Yep.
make sure that they never leave. So when they hit your website, we'll greet them with really powerful AI. We can loop in live recruiters. We have deep integrations to tools like Bullhorn and Salesforce and Microsoft Teams and Slack. I'd say, especially over the last couple of years, if you think about where recruiters spend a lot of their days, it's in those collaboration tools like Teams, Zoom, and Slack, because there's so much more remote work now. And so we make those internal tools actually candidate and client facing so that they can actually communicate with website and social media visitors in real time, right from the tools that they're already living in.
So you're telling me if I'm a job seeker at 2 a.m, I reach out, Stephanie, and just somebody will like an AI will get back to them right off the bat.
Right off the bat. So you can that's the beauty, right? So
Love it.
a lot of agencies have really good processes in place for normal 8 to 5 or 9 to 5 working hours. You're a little bit different, Shark. I know that you don't go to sleep and that you're around the
Hell
clock,
no.
but typical recruiters have, hit the off button at some point in time. And by and large, if you look at especially verticals like nursing and light industrial and things like that, you get applicants after 5 p.m. A lot of folks roll off shifts overnight or later on. And so it's really important that you deliver a positive candidate or client experience around the clock. And so that's what we do. We're basically a 24/7 recruiting assistant that will help them get in touch with a recruiter as quickly as possible.
Man, that's crazy. So what's the verticals? Is it any staffing firm? I mean, we're talking
Yeah,
IT.
yeah. I'm glad that you asked that. So, nearly every nursing and light industrial firm is a good fit for us because the nature of their business, they get a lot of inbound applicants.
Okay.
Small to mid-sized professional recruiting shops typically take a more outbound approach. So up to this point, we haven't had as many professional recruiting customers until now. We've spent a lot of time building our solution so that it can be an outbound qualification tool in addition to an inbound qualification tool. So now we've got some professional recruiting customers coming to us to help them reach a more passive audience and qualify those more passive candidates. So I would say that up to this point, we've been really hot in high volume commercial and healthcare staffing. But moving forward, we're going to cater to more and more of that professional recruiting crowd as well.
Dude, everybody's got to have a tech stack. I always say 3 to 4 solutions, you got to have it in there, man. I mean,
Yeah. Everyone's got their core CRM applicant tracking. I kind of think of that as the central hub for your technology stack. That's where everything's got to connect to.
mhm.
And you've got, your automation tools, so outbound marketing engine. And there's some really great solutions out there that do that. You've got your one of the things that's getting really hot is just the transformational worker app. So the place where once someone becomes an external employee, they go to upload credentials, punch their time cards, view their pay stubs all in one place. And then we're kind of defining this new category of recruiting acceleration. Everyone's heard of recruiting automation, but we want to be that recruiting acceleration tool that helps agencies respond faster and provide that round the clock experience to both the candidates and their clients.
Dude, man, I summed it up like this, man. It's like the juice, man. You guys are like the steroids of recruiting, man. The extra beef.
We want to our goal is to take this really powerful AI platform that we have and point it at different challenges in the sales and recruitment process. So certainly um, that top of the funnel lead qualification part, a lot of our customers have seen even a 2 to 3x increase in their lead conversion rates since adopting us, which is huge. But what we're hearing more and more of is down the line, once someone moves from a candidate to a worker, they have needs for us around the post-hire experience and sort of accelerating that. How do we help a worker enter their time, review their pay stubs, and that sort of thing. So a big part of what we're doing as we head into 2023 and beyond is figuring out how we can partner with various tools like Working and Time Saved and Arrived, and the ATSs are starting to build their own apps. We want to layer in those mobile apps as well and be a post-hire tool in addition to a pre-hire tool. There's a lot of growth.
You summed it up, man. It's almost like college football. There's going to only be like 2 programs that do tech, right? Everybody's going to team up with one or the other, and that's it.
Yeah, well, there's a philosophy that some vendors want to kind of be the jack of all trades and do a little bit of everything. I don't think you're ever going to get to that point. You're certainly have your big dogs, but at the end of the day, there are some turnkey solutions where you're going to find a vendor that is just really, really strong in that one area. And we want to be the best AI platform chatbot company that there is in the staffing and recruiting market. And I think that we're starting to prove that that's who we are.
That's awesome. So are you guys just in North America? Are you tampered over to Canada or?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So up to this point, we have been solely US based. Although we are engaged with customers in Latin America, Canada, and the UK.
Nice.
And our AI platform is set to have full multilingual support. And so we're working with an agency right now who's going to have us in both English and Spanish speaking countries, which will be big for us. And our goal, especially as we move into 2023 and beyond, is to accelerate our customer base in some of the regions that you just mentioned.
Love it. I'll tell you what, just tidbit for me, man. I might be heading to the UK sometime in 2023. UK's hot for recruiting.
Like a permanent move or?
No, hell no. I'm staying here. It's just over there, do some consulting, and then swim back.
Yeah, of course.
Good stuff.
We'd love that, and I'd love to get some business drummed up there so we can go visit our customers across the pond as well. That would be awesome.
That's incredible. So correct me or not, this is just not for recruiters. It could be for salespeople in the industry, right?
Yeah, totally. So it's funny. A lot of our customers, come in thinking that this is going to be a great tool for candidate experience, and they're all focused on the candidate side of it. And then they put it on their website, and lo and behold, they start getting client leads come through as well. And so we enrich both the candidate and client experience. And in fact, we were at Bullhorn Engage with one of our customers back, I think it was either late May or early June, and they were so excited about the fact that they had converted some clients through Staffing Engine's solution as well. And so we are 100% both client side and candidate side. And though we are a talent-starved market, there's plenty of opportunity to accelerate the sales side of the coin as well.
I love it. And you know what, Matt? You know how I'm off the chain all the time, man. It's like, you know what? That recruiter name, I hate to say, we're entertainers. We have to entertain them so they stay with us. I mean, it's like Kenny Chesney. Seriously, brother, we got to entertain them. And I think our industry, I'm going to throw it out there, it's boring at times, brother. I'm going to keep it real. I mean, how do you get job seekers? I mean, we all say the same things, but when you're on the streets and you entertain them, I go lie, man, they'll come to you.
Well, here's the thing. And a lot of if you've been to conferences, there's always a question like, do recruiters have to be worried about AI taking their job? And we're like, hell no. We want to basically get rid of those mundane tasks that you have to do. Let's take care of that top of the funnel pre-qualification so that we keep recruiters like you on the go, having relationship focused conversations. We can scale the number of conversations that recruiters have with qualified people, which ultimately results in a higher conversion rate and more placements. So again, just to reinforce, we're getting rid of that top of the funnel mundane task stuff so that recruiters can increase their productivity.
Dude.
For a long time, the only way that staffing and recruiting agencies grew were to hire more and more recruiters and throw more bodies at it. Right now, a lot of companies aren't hiring anymore, and so they're investing in tools like Staffing Engine so that they can increase their team's productivity and drive revenue with existing headcount.
Yeah. So true too. You know, like so many recruiters, I hate to say it, Matt, but they're like just on Indeed, and they post and pray. With you guys, it's more, you know, there's more interaction and stuff like that. Dude, it's like a protein supplement. I keep saying that to you guys all the time when I comment, man. You guys are the protein.
I love it. We'll be the whey protein to a agency's tech stack any day of the week.
Dude, you guys have a great solution. So let's just deep dive in real quick here to staffing world, man. I mean, give me a shout out for this guy. I mean, what do you think?
Well, Magic Johnson, I'm a diehard Celtics fan.
Me too, brother.
You got to respect Magic. He spoke at Bullhorn Engage a couple of years ago that I was at. It was an excellent speech, excellent conversation, and I'm sure he's just going to kill it. So despite being a Celtics fan, I will be there listening to Magic 100%.
Well, you know what? Being a Celtic fan too, and not even ever living in New England and loving the Patriots too, man, I should be living there. But long story short, he saved the NBA. Him and Larry Bird in the 80s. If it wasn't them two and Dr. J throw in there,
one of the great rivalries of all time, and he's become a really, really successful businessman too. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of knowledge that he imparts, not only from his tenure as an NBA legend, but also in the business world as well.
I can't wait to hear.
You gotta respect it. Even though they're a rival, you gotta respect your great rivals.
Oh, you gotta, and Showtime all the way, brother. So I gotta ask you, Matt, 80s party, are you dressing up?
I didn't know that there was an 80s party, but when if you pass me along the info, I will 100% wear an 80s afro, maybe some bell bottoms. We'll see what I can put together.
Dude, I just got an inside because I had Richard Lundquist on the show last week that there's an 80s gathering right before Magic Johnson. It's the opening ceremonies, and then they're gonna have arcade games, man. So it's gonna be 80s theme with 80s music too, brother.
I'll dress up for you then. Just send me the info and I'll be there.
Dude, if you want to, I might be dressing up as a wrestler, one of them, Hulk Hogan or something.
we got to give my tech talk a quick shout too. Should I do that now?
Yes, do it, man.
Okay, cool. So a couple quick things. First of all, we definitely want to have you come by the Staffing Engine booth and learn more about what recruiting acceleration is all about. We're booth number 251 in the Exhibitor Hall. It'll be myself and John Croft talking all things AI and recruitment acceleration. And then on Wednesday at 1:45 p.m. in the Knowledge Hub, stage 2, I will be leading a quick hidden 10-minute tech talk on how we help create on-demand experiences to help staffing agencies recruit faster and more effectively. Again, quick session, all 10 minutes, but I promise to make it entertaining and fun, and hope to see you there.
There it is, man, his pitch. Okay, Matt, before we leave, buddy, what's Staffing Engine do? They pump everybody up, right? You ready to do a bicep pose? Let's do it, brother. You ready?
Let's do it.
1, pump it up, baby. Yeah. I love it. Is, man. Staffing Engine is going to pump you up. I can't wait to see you guys in Vegas, man. We're going to have a blast.
Hey, Let's do it.
It's always a pleasure, man. Me and you'll have to grab a drink together, man.
Absolutely.
You guys get a chance. Remember the number 251. Stop by, man. You won't be disappointed. I guarantee you'll have some fun and learn so much about the new AI system. Staffing.
Thanks for having me on, Shark. Much appreciated.
Brother, anytime, man. Hey, we'll see you next week in Vegas. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.